Now, most of you guys know that Chris Pratt in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is Star-Lord, and Chris Evans in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is Captain America. And, you know, Pratt being a Seattle Seahawks fan and Chris Evans being a New England Patriot fan, they had a little bet. They created an online little Twitter war, and they created a wager that if the New England Patriots won, then Chris Pratt, being a Seahawks fan, was going to have to go to Boston and go to a children's hospital in Boston and visit all the kids in the children's hospital dressed as Star-Lord. If the Seahawks won, Chris Evans was going to go to Seattle in his Captain America outfit and visit a children's hospital. If I'm remembering the terms right, I believe it was a children's hospital in Seattle and visit all the kids in Captain America garb. So obviously New England Patriots won. And so Chris Pratt got on Twitter, okay, you know, fair's fair, I'm coming to Seattle. But then Chris Evans got on Twitter, replied to that and said, hey, you're a good sport, blah, blah, and don't worry, I'm also going to visit Seattle in Captain America outfit. It's really cool to see guys like Pratt and Evans who don't have to do squat. They're busy guys. They don't have to do anything they don't want to do. And to use and leverage the popularity they have right now, because I really get a sense from Chris Pratt, he understands popularity is fleeting. He knows in 5 years nobody may be talking about him anymore. So he feels like, hey, I got a chance to do some cool things right now for kids, and it can make a difference. Why not? And I love that these two guys did that. So I don't know, but you know, I read some people saying, oh, this is just these two guys trying to grab attention. And it's like, you know what? Chris Pratt can go and piss in a parking lot and get attention if that's all he wants. They don't have to do this. But I don't know, when you heard about this stuff, Christian, what was your reaction to it?
I love this story. I couldn't disagree more with people who are saying this is attention grabbing. I mean, Chris Pratt is literally everywhere. He doesn't need more attention to do it this way. And he doesn't seem like a guy that would do it in poor taste to do it that way. This is something that, like you said, you're leveraging, you're using what you have and this popularity of how big Marvel is and how big Captain America and Star-Lord are right now, and you're doing it for a good cause. You hope that that's what everyone would do in their positions. You hope that that's the type of way you could help and bring smile to people's faces like that. Like some little kid now in Seattle is going to get to see Star-Lord and Captain America come in, you know, like that's huge. It makes a big difference. So what a fun way to turn a bet into something meaningful. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fantastic. I remember as a little kid, I saw Captain America. It was at the Cartoon Museum in Connecticut, and I went, and there was like a big foam Hulk, but there was a guy dressed as Captain America. And you really, it's amazing if you're a little kid and into these characters to see someone personify them. And then these guys are in the movies, so that's what these kids are watching, so they can to visit them, and they're sick. It's an amazing thing. It'll help them feel better.
These guys should be in a hot tub with supermodels. They should not be going to show. No, this is a fantastic story. And you mentioned that is it attention grabbing? It is attention grabbing for the right reasons. When you can bring into the national consciousness more awareness to kids that are struggling, that are in hospitals, that have terminal diseases, and you can use your fame to help that and help fund that, that's a huge play. I like when athletes do this too, because a lot like when you're a movie star and you're in these Marvel Cinematic Universes, you only have a limited amount of time to be that guy. You know, Downey's stretched it out about as far as you can possibly do it. Right. And much like when you're an athlete, you only have a limited amount of time to be the huge star that's playing in front of millions of people every Sunday. And so what do you do with that 10 years you have, or that 15 years you have? These guys are really going about it the right way. It's impressive to see.
Yeah, so bravo to both Pratt and Evans. I think that's just awesome. Now, wouldn't it be hilarious if Marvel refuses to let them wear their costumes? I'm talking about the worst PR move in history.
That would be a bad.
Hey everyone, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.